Yay! Okay, we found our first spawner of the episode. It's a spider dungeon. Hi, spider. At least I kind of like spiders. It's one of those 5x7 dungeons. Stick the bread in the wheat. The string. Spider dungeons must always contain string. I don't know why that is. Like, you don't get enough from killing all the spiders. Alright, I think we're almost to the end, and we have reached the end. Alright, so this ravine must span. Let's see just how long this thing is. All the way through here. Apparently we're in lava layer right now. All the way down through this area. All the way up this waterfall. All the way up through here. And we're still not done lighting it up. I think this is more than one ravine. I think that they're intersecting. Jeez. This is ridiculous. Alright, I've reached the end of the ravine. Okay. That was the longest ravine I've ever seen. Alright, welcome back to another episode of Dungeons Suck Revived. That footage you just saw was the one spawner I found, finishing up that cave run in the world's longest ravine ever. It wasn't too exciting of a cave run after those 4 spawners I found in the first episode, so I just decided to go ahead and just speed that up, and I did surface from the cave. I don't know where my house is, but that doesn't matter because I've been thinking since I recorded last, and I think that we should probably abandon this area because most of the dungeons that people have reported to me were either in or very close to abandoned mine shafts. Those seem to be where the quadruple dungeons and the supposed quintuple dungeons are. And mine shafts are not common near 0-0. And we're pretty close to 0-0 right now, so I think we're going to move away from this area and get farther away from 0-0. So I don't think we've headed in this direction yet, so it's pretty tall trees over there. So I think we're going to move out of the area, and all the dungeons that have been reported to me are like 2,000 blocks out, you know, from spawn. So I think we're going to get away from this area pretty quickly. Let's just pick a random direction and stick with it. I'll walk out a couple thousand blocks, and I think we'll restart a dungeon search right there. Because it seems to be the more interesting stuff is just farther away from spawn and abandoned mine shafts, so I think we'll have better luck doing that. I don't think I've headed in... Is that moss? Seriously, moss stone right there? Yes, it is. I don't want to see that. Or in the... I have not run into one of these biomes in survival yet, so maybe that's a good sign. We're in that mega taiga biome or whatever it is. I did not see this when I spawned, so... Supposedly there are moss stone boulders here, which... You may notice the moss stone looks a little different now. I am using a texture pack. I'm not normally a fan of texture packs. I like the default look of Minecraft, but this is still the default look of Minecraft. It's just using the older textures from, like, beta. Which is kind of nostalgic for me because I started playing in beta, I think 1.1 or something like that. It was pretty early in the beta versions, and this is what the moss stone looked like. It was a lot uglier and easier to see, and the cobblestone, too, is a lot uglier and easier to see, so it'll make dungeons easier to spot in cave systems. So that's partly why I put on the texture pack, and partly just due to nostalgia. Hello, chicken, you're gonna die. I am running out of food. Can use the feathers, I don't need that crap. And some of the food has the old textures too, like the raw chicken. Has the old black cartoony border around it, like in beta Minecraft, so. Fun, fun, fun. I just like the look of the older textures. I kind of miss them in a way. I think let's just bridge across this ravine here. So we got the old, ugly cobblestone texture, and if you started playing Minecraft recently, this is what cobblestone used to look like all the time. That used to be the default look. I mean, not all the textures are changed, obviously, and I think the pork chops are different too. Let me make a pickaxe. And we'll take care of that spawner down there. I think I do have lots. We're gonna have lots of iron ingots. I probably won't even have to mine with the way this seed is turning out so far. There we go. This way a little more. Alright, where is this thing? Oh, there it is. Now I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, some of the food has the old textures too. It's actually pretty cool. Like the pork chops have, they used to look like the steaks do now, but with a dark border around them. And I think the steaks have a weird old texture too. I'll have to look and see what all the textures are. Now there is one mistake. The monster spawners used to be a lighter color of blue. This one's still a darker blue, so I think this texture pack is still a work in progress. I forgot what it's called off the top of my head. And one chest dungeon. Ooh, we got a golden apple. I'll take the bread. What can I part with? I'll part with my old stone sword and the sapling. I don't need that, so that's not too terrible dungeon loot by any means. I think this is about it. I could probably dig out a little bit more coal while we're moving too. Yeah, this is pretty close to the ravine. I don't see that very often. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't know how much daylight we have left, because when I surfaced it was daylight. Grab my trusty workbench, and then we'll get the heck out of here. I know I kind of left a nice house behind somewhere back there. Let's get rid of that. We might return here later. Just I realized I just built in a bad place, which isn't going to help me a whole lot. So feel free to let me know what you guys think of this texture pack. I really like it. I think I'll be sticking with it just in general from now on. I think it's... Man, I just wish I could remember what the heck it was called. And it's turning night. Do I have enough string to make a bed? Yes, I do. Go ahead and make a bed. We'll sleep here. Put down my work... Where's my workbench? Oh, well, did I seriously leave my workbench behind? Couldn't pick it up. I can toss that for the time being. We'll sleep out in the open because that's totally safe. And totally what I would do when monsters are coming out. It used to be that when you try to sleep in a bed in the dark, a monster would spawn next to your bed and interrupt your sleep. You'd wake up, there'd be a zombie standing there. Or usually it was a zombie or a skeleton standing there. I kind of miss those days too. I wish I would bring that feature back because that was a little more realistic. Let's get rid of the dirt. I think we are heading in this direction. Oh, chickens, you gotta die. So I'll probably end up turning this more to a nomadic thing. I'll eventually make another settlement here. So I'll probably have multiple settlements in this world, which is fine, because we're going to be doing a lot of traveling in a caving anyway. Creepy cave noise. All these moss stone boulders are like... I think I'm seeing dungeons everywhere. It's like, no. I mean, even more than usual. It's kind of odd generation. Used to be you can only get moss stone in dungeons, which made it pretty coveted. I mean, I never had that problem, of course. It's like, oh, yuck, moss stone. I hate looking at that stuff, and I still do. I think I got some in my inventory. I don't want it in my inventory. There, it'll blend right in. I think I'll do a bit more walking for a while. Get out of this mega taiga. I mean, it's a cool biome. I don't think I care for this stuff. I think it's called Podzol or something. It's actually my first mega taiga biome in survival. Let's see where we're at now. I'd like to get out into the thousands before I decide to find a place where I settle down again. 'Cause the farther coordinates I think are more likely to have abandoned mines. At least it's what I've noticed from playing the game. The thing is with abandoned mines, of course, you get cave spiders. I'm not looking forward to that crap. But it's what I gotta do, it's what I gotta do. Alright, we're in a regular taiga biome, which is nothing exciting. Oh, we're going into the dark forest. Now, what is this biome actually called? Roofed forest. Okay, I knew it was something like that. Something forest. Another chicken. Take as much food as we can along the way. I mean, steaks are my favorite food. But chicken will suffice for now. Let's cut down through here. I hate moving through all these trees. Okay. I think I got one more piece of mutton left. There we go. Frees up one inventory slot. I'd like to keep my old ugly cobblestone because it comes in handy for building. I'll be building a new base eventually. So I think I'll be quiet here. I'll bring you back in if I find anything interesting. Well, I heard one skeleton. This is what it led to. Good job, I love spiders. I probably shouldn't be taking it down from this angle. It wasn't even a very loud skeleton noise either. It was just like one little clink. Clink, you know. Skeleton dungeons are the hardest ones to hear. You know, I've done 0 caving this episode. And I mean 0. And I still found 2 dungeons. Alright, useless records. I'll take the iron ingots. Anything I can... I'll dump the dirt here. I don't need that crap. Bones are useful for farming. We're in a swamp biome. I think we'll keep going. I don't like swamps all that much. And that's why. I'll probably build a boat and start sailing. I'd like to keep heading in this direction. We're not quite out into the... well, we are out in that coordinate. I would like to head out a little bit more this way as well. So I think we'll turn. Cut through this plains biome. Sack the spider dungeon that's right below us. Yep. Let's drop in and say hello. This dungeon count 100 sucks. Hello, spiders. You're a little slow on the uptake today, aren't you? They didn't even hit me. Alright, that seems to be all of it right here. Let's get some... oh, no string. I'm actually quite shocked that there's no string in this dungeon. I do need some torches, however. So we got a zombie dungeon, we got a skeleton dungeon, and we got a spider dungeon all in the same day. And I didn't even try to do it. Let's just check this cave real quick, see if there's anything interesting in here, and then we'll keep walking. Which there does appear to be a zombie dungeon, possibly below our feet there. No. Oh, the zombie was above us. Hi, zombie. Thought he was down. That's been the trend all day today. Do a quick check here, and if there's nothing interesting, I think we'll keep going. I have a lot of inventory on me right now. Nope, doesn't seem to lead to anything interesting, so I think we'll continue walking. We'll head in the direction of the plains biome. Let's pick up some coal here. Might find a village, be able to get some carrots and potatoes. That would be nice. Oh, good job. I love spiders. Fantastic job. I'm out of torches. Crap. This is not a good time to run out. I wonder what kind of spawner it is. I know I say that a lot. Any guesses? Couldn't be, a spider spawner or anything. That could be worse. Could be skeletons are the worst, I think, that you get in vanilla Minecraft. What more can happen today? Alright, why do I still hear 10 million spiders? Ooh, I will take lure. What's lure 2? It must be the new fishing mechanics. Okay, why do I still hear 10,000 spiders? Oh, crap! I was afraid of that. I thought it was just gonna be a double spider dungeon. No, here's some cave spiders. We know you love those. Yes, Minecraft, they're my favorite mob. Well, we found a mine shaft, so I think we'll settle here. We'll make a temporary settlement here. Start taking care of this crap, because mine shafts tend to yield a lot more dungeons, in my opinion. Usually next to these infernal things. Now, the one thing I don't like about this resource pack is you get that manly grunt of pain again, which I don't like. So let's go ahead and seal that off. I think we'll build just a temporary little settlement here, nothing fancy. Sounds like there's a lot more crap down here, so... I have found more dungeons today. Whoa! Whoa. You can blow that up, I don't care. Just don't blow up in my face. Oh, I don't want you to blow up the enchanted book. That would be bad. I probably should have sealed this off. Yeah, this mine shaft sounds really lovely, so I can't wait to go down into it. So let's sleep in the bed. And we'll build ourselves a little temporary settlement right here and check out this abandoned mine shaft. That sounds rather promising. I remember the goal of this series is to find either a quintuple connected dungeon or very close. Or we need to find that 6 dungeons that we can light up at the same time. I don't really know if that's possible even in this mess, but... Whoa, we don't want to fall down there. Possible zombie dungeon below our feet, so... Yeah, I think we'll just make it a little temporary settlement right here. Let's make a nice stairway down. Then we'll go ahead and start exploring this thing. Alright, I just threw this little fort together real quick. I don't plan on staying here permanently. I just cooked chicken has that nice old texture to it. Let's see if the half slabs have the old cobblestone texture. It appears that they do, so I'm really excited about that. Let's go ahead and put a roof over our heads here. Protect us from spiders at night, even though we're going to be spending most of our time underground. But if I die, I don't want to lose all my stuff, so I think I'll sleep in a bed here when night falls, just to set my spawn to this location. Let's see what our coordinates actually are. Our coordinates are those, so we are kind of not as far as I wanted to go, but this looks kind of promising. Whoops, what am I doing? Okay, we are protected from the elements somewhat. I just have some crappy prison-looking windows here. This is just a fort after all. It's not symmetrical, and I don't really like that, but I think we could probably give us a double door. Kind of has a nice castle-y look to it. Half slabs are cheap. I don't think I like them in that area. Okay, that looks a lot better. The windows don't line up, however. But I'm not going to worry about that right now, so let's go ahead and put that on the door. Let's make us a couple of doors, get us some more lumber before we go down there. I mean, there's plenty in the mine shaft, and I forgot the doors stack now. Okay, that'll work for now for a temporary shelter. Put all my valuable stuff I don't want to lose in here, because our inventory is going to clog up quickly. I don't want it to clog up on us. Let's throw our door in here too. I'm probably not going to take all of this down with me or anything. So I think I'll spend the rest of the day cutting down some trees, and I will be right back. I did scout the area out a little bit to see if there's a village we could steal from, but there is not. This is a very barren plains biome with pretty much nothing in it. So we're kind of on our own for that kind of thing. Sun's about to go down, I'll sleep in the bed, and I think I'll cut this episode off here. Next episode, we're going to explore the abandoned mine shaft. Don't I sound so enthused about that? I'm not looking forward to it, but it's a necessity if I'm actually going to find anything here. Man, that fortress is so ugly. It's got the old, ugly cobblestone on it. It's a lot easier for me. It'll be a lot easier for me to spot dungeons, so that's partly why I switched to this. Let's go ahead and sleep in our bed. Set my spawn point to here just in case the worst happens, and I will see you next time.